Alright, let's continue. Oh. Solar deposit. Choose the next floor. Ah. Nice. Don't hit me. This game's really fun. Ooh, that hurt. Oh. Okay, I think I have some iframes with that dodge. Or the dash. So, something to remember. Ouch. Oh, what is this? Short coffee. A hint of healing. Despite all the recycling campaigns at Death Incorporated, the maintenance team keeps finding cups full of coffee dregs, or even espressos, which deliver healing to whoever dares drink them. Yes, they're lying around on the floor, but honestly, what's the harm in drinking a coffee when you have a whole extra day of labor ahead of you? True. If there was free coffee, I'd probably drink it. Ouch. Hello. Next floor. Prestigious animate deposit. This is a boss. Nice. Heal, please. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of anima here. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Another ingot. here? Oh, that's the gold health thing? I don't know if I want to use it yet. Next floor. Vitamana department, equipment storage. Let's go to equipment storage. Watch out, boss. Action, reaction. It's me again. Harriet, I thought I'd gotten rid of you. Don't look so down, boss. You'll love what I'm about to tell you. You've earned a golden anima. Fantastic. Yes, I know. Golden animas give you a pure heal. They heal injuries and they restore full HP. Yada, yada, yada. Yes, but you will have noticed that when you already have 3 blue animas, the next one you collect will fuse with one of them to become a golden. Pro tip, boss. A little press of LB to consume a blue one. A long press to consume a gold one. Both supple and strong. Would have been nice to know that before I used the blue one. But now we know. Oh, what was that? I don't think so, bud. Hell yeah. We're doing pretty good for our first run. Ouch. Nice. Okay, what do we got here? Sword. Sword? Jump and dive at lightning speed. Okay. No. Yeah, I prefer that still. Oh, I didn't realize there was maps. Sword. Death is a real history buff, so though he doesn't like to admit it or even talk about it. But just one look at this magnificent collection of trophies will tell you all you need to know about his interest in history's most noteworthy characters and events. Medieval times were a non-stop procession of alliances and epic sagas, and Death took rare delight in the idea of welcoming Eleanor of Aquitaine to the land of the dearly departed. Nice. Shop. Mark. Ooh, it truly is a pleasure to see you again, boss. They've made an awful mess up here, haven't they? Takes some guts to get involved, I'll say that much. Anyway, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares as a little distraction. I'd be glad to. Oh. Sure. I didn't realize I was selling it. Yeah, might as well buy it. Oh, Claude. Yeah, good day to you too, Claude. Listen, please accept my humblest apologies. I didn't know the tutorial procedure had changed. It was degrading for you. Quite. You can't even understand what he's saying. Yes, but I'm not sure if a leotard is the best solution here. It's very good of you to take it in such good humor, though. Claude, accounting assistant. When he was alive, Claude Isco worked as a credit analyst for a small company that made stage costumes. Its biggest client was a drag queen production company. After 30 years of loyal accounting service, far removed from the glitz and glamour, Claude ended up passing away during his very own retirement party. The mirror ball hanging over his dance floor came loose and landed smack bang in the middle of his skull. Nowadays, his grave is a constant wash of hundreds of colors, and his epitaph a perfect reflection of who he was. May you find your way to Paradisco. Mark, food truck driver, company snack manager. When he was alive, Mark used to work on a cool TV show bringing science to the masses. That's where he developed his particularly friendly way of talking to his customers. He drove the truck that served as a backdrop to the shows, a funny guy who was always ready with a wink and a joke or two. The Revelation Bow. The enchanted bow, known as Revelation, is not one of Death's favorite weapons. It is, however, an elegant, light, and quick-to-use bow that's ideal for close combat. Its cord, woven from a 1,000-year-old beast's hair, can launch devastating projectiles when drawn back to maximum tension. Nevertheless, Death doesn't like carrying it around for two good reasons. Alright. Well, I sold it, so... Oh, I can get this back, though. I'll take that. Security station. Brad. Hall of Eternity. Understandably, the Hall of Eternity makes an appearance in a lot of earthly folklore. Because it marks the entrance to the immaterial world of the great beyond. Excuse me. Of course, after eons of war, pandemics, and all sorts of catastrophes on the surface, it has lost some of its shine. Not that Death cares one jot about that. As far as he's concerned, the hall looks exactly as you'd expect it to, a functional space in which to carry out administrative work. Yep, sounds about right. The shop could do with a bit of a boost. Invest a prismium in order to improve it and get additional and higher quality merch. Note that the upgrade lasts for the duration of the game. Boss, before your interview with Brad, you have to hear me out. It's very important. Surely you noticed that when you eliminated certain minions, you collected an anima orb. Yes, anima's healing injuries, blah blah blah. I'm not completely senile yet. Hey, don't take it the wrong way, please. We're just covering our bases. As we were saying, animas heal your injuries, and injuries are the grayed out part of your HP, you see? Thanks, Harriet, I got it. I can handle it from here. As you wish. The ball is in your court, boss. What the hell is happening here, Brad? Where did all these souls come from? What's it to you? Who are you anyway, with your mummified booma face? I'm your boss. Ooh, I do like that hammer throw thing. Ow. Ouch. Ooh, I might not win here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. Yep. Damn, burnout. Die once. Rest in paperwork. Earn 25 ingots, though. Whoa. What wrong button? Total runtime 15 minutes and 11 seconds. Breakdown level. Attempt number 1. Failed. Level 1. Start the game with a basic anima. Permanently unlocks bleed curses. Oh. Okay, so it is definitely a roguelite, not roguelike. So there's stuff that carries over from run to run. Where it all ends. This is the nickname Death Inc.'s employees have bestowed upon the CEO's office. Despite the countless number of complex criteria customers' souls have to meet to have a nice death, the final decision ultimately belongs to Death himself. He has to give his authorization, approving their damnation with his enchanted seal and muttering a short, solemn phrase that is known to him and him alone. But recently, monotony has crept into the usual protocol. Yeah. Sounds about right. And of course, Death. Death, CEO and co-founder of Death Incorporated. This entity was created from the deepest void, and the person known as Death has been around since the dawn of time. I just lost my place. Many people suggest that such a role may be better attributed to a woman. However, in keeping with the usual interpretation of the character in popular fiction, Death prefers to identify as a man. His work in the universe started out as a small family business, peacefully reaping soul after soul in the time-honored tradition of ancient passing rites. Those were the good old days. Back then, Death didn't worry about the mundanities such as turnover or outsourcing. That's funny. Another run. Oh, and it shows you. Those are my stats. Nice. Alright. Pumpkin? Boss, I'm so pleased to see you. And you've got your pit book with you. Isn't it adorable? Did you know your pit book knows everything down for you? Just press that and you're done. It really is very cute, but I don't really like the way it's looking at me. Pumpkin. Production and management intern. Ever since childhood, Pump has been a big fan of Death's career. Their room at their parents' house is plastered with posters of Death Inc.'s founder at the height of his power. It also contains a collection of merchandise of all types, from the most common to the rarest of limited edition collector's items. A graduate of the Sepulchral School of Eternal Vanity Management, or SSEVM, Pump had their sights set on an internship at Death Inc. Thanks to a lot of determination and insistence, Pump found a place managing the agenda of Death himself. This news made it the second greatest day of their non-life. Oh, these are the different levels. Start the game. Level 1. Start the game with basic anima. Level 2. Permanently unlocks bleed curses. Okay, so these are all permanent unlocks. Oh, is this a list of the, resources. Boss, boss, boss! Good morning, or evening, whatever, not important. The sorrows are out of control. Quotas have risen astronomically. I'll spare you the details. You got a few ingots to spend? Let's do this real quick before I kick the bucket. Oh, and how's life? Dude, you need to chill on the coffee. Okay, so these are permanent upgrades. What the fuck? Alright. Shakespeare. An ode to elegance, but mostly to sharpness. It's 95% off. Unlock your first item at Joe's. Slaymore. Okay, so what did we... Manager and score appraisal. Each time you explore the company, it grants you different performance-based bonuses that you can review in your score appraisals. You can also earn precious ingots to invest with Joe at Death Inc.'s manager to unlock new weapons, consumables for the shop, snacks in the break room fridge, or even juicier contracts from Jocelyn. You can also make good deals by meeting certain conditions specified in the new menu, or in the menu, and see the price of items for sale. Nice guy, that Joe. I don't think there's anything else new in here, is there? Oh, Joe. The office manager. This is what happens when you drink too much black coffee. In fact, the coffee Joe drinks is now so strong it once got him in a chokehold. Well, not the coffee itself, of course, but rather the sugar lump he likes to dip it in to warm himself up. Since he's incapable of focusing on anything for longer than a second, he accidentally mixed up his usual cube of sugar with a stock cube that expired 3 years ago. Oh my god. Okay. Those are my run stats. Okay. Come on, boss. On a scale of 0 to 5, how on fire are you? I'd say a tepid 2.5 or perhaps a toasty 3. Then let's crank the thermometer up to 10. Come on, let's break in your brand new weight room. Why don't you give us the guided tour? Hang on a second. Have you turned my old torture chamber into a gym? Don't you think that's going a bit too far? Waste not, want not, boss. This room is designed for you to train with the equipment you've chosen to invest in. Each time you buy a scythe, cloak weapon, or even a spell from Joe, you can come straight here to try it out on my assistant. Ta-da! Claude. Oh my god. Yes, alright, I'll be careful with your shirt. And your moccasins. Ah. Employees from Death's closest circle are permitted to come and go in the CEO's office as they please. Joe realized he was wasting too much time talking to Jocelyn in the morning, so he got permission to set up an area of the large office to store all his statistical data collection instruments. Death doesn't care. He's just past caring about protocol. He's long past caring about protocol. He hasn't even tried to figure out how Pumpkin, his lowly intern, manages to move freely throughout this most private and top secret floor of Death Inc. Ooh, I like that. What does that do? I'm not sure I like that one. Oh, don't worry, this time it's all above board. Claude has consented to being your sparring partner. Train him to steel himself against your attacks. So don't be afraid to really let loose. Don't forget to stay 100% corporate, 100% disco. God damn it. No, that's cool. Okay. We're going to start a new run in just a second, but I'm going to pause and mark there for YouTube.